Okay, this episode is about the TOGO satellite antenna for RVers. It's 4G light service, and it's like a satellite TV, except this is satellite internet. That's what you can get. The antenna is put out by Winegard. It's called TOGO. I'll show you a closer look at it. And yes, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm going to go up here, show you close up. Okay, there's your antenna. And I installed, instead of screwing it into the roof, I installed the plywood first, and then sealed it with your self-leveling RV caulking. And all the screw holes even. I don't know if you can see them, like caulked those, so there's no way it'll leak. Now I made it portable. Just 4 screws holds this onto the plywood, which is all waterproof. So I can actually take this off, just remove these 4 screws, and put it in my vehicle if I'm not getting a signal, satellite signal. And the wiring, it comes with about 25 feet of wiring. Which I'll show you. I just velcroed the wiring on the roof, so there's no holes going through anywhere on my roof, including my solar panels. I used the flexible solar panels, and everything, all the wiring is velcroed in place. If you're gonna do, and all I did was tape the solar panels, the flexible panels, in place, but you got to use special RV tape to hold them in place. I just didn't want to screw holes into the roof of an RV. You get a leak and you'll never find it, and it can really ruin your RV. So that type of tape is also self-sealing. It's designed for rooftops on utility trailers and travel trailers and everything else. It's UV protected, and I tried gator tape and I tried duct tape and all kinds of things, and you might get 3 to 6 months before the tape just crumbles. So if you're going to do it this way, make sure you get this special real wide, it's white tape, and it's UV protected, and it's been holding up now about a year. But anyway, most people wire these straight into the RV, and I didn't, because I wanted to make it a portable unit. So if I ever am in an area, deep canyon or something, and I'm not getting a satellite, I can remove that with 4 screws, and then I hook it up on the outside, the RV, using just a cigarette lighter. I spliced in a cigarette lighter connection, so that I could just plug right into the vehicle cigarette lighter and get the power, the 12-volt power, which it requires. So that's a simple connection, and it's waterproof. As you can see. Now, I mean, there's a lot of advantages to this antenna. Most people are using mobile hotspot with their cell phones or whatever, but you got to be within 3 or 4 miles of a radio tower. So satellite is the way to go, in my opinion, especially if you're traveling. And the plan goes, it's a Winegard antenna, and they made a deal with AT&T for the service, and it's, like I say, 4G high-speed internet. And typically you're going to get 4 gigabytes or higher on your download speeds. I've seen up to 20 megabytes per second, and 4 gigabytes is good enough to watch videos like on YouTube or whatever. Now you do have to buy the antennas, around $400, but I tied in a 1-year plan with AT&T, which is unlimited 4G high-speed internet for $30 a month. You have to pay for a whole year. It was $360. But even that, paying $400 for the antenna and the $360, that's only $70 a month, and that's unlimited. You're not going to get slowed down after 40 or 50 gigabytes. I've been using 300 gigabytes a month because I watch a lot of video online and stuff, especially YouTube. But that plan just stopped January 15th. A lot of people were leaving them on, 24/7. They were putting in 400 or 500 gigabytes, using it like a TV. And they stopped the whole $30 a month plan. Then they went way up. Their plans now of 2020 after January 15th are ridiculously high. But the thing is, you cannot have them unlock that TOGO antenna, so you can get a cheaper internet plan like through Verizon or one of the other servers. So that's a good thing. It's not just good for the AT&T. I got to look at my notes just to see what else I wanted to talk about here. Well, I've seen a few people installing these. Most people, like I say, permanently install the antenna, and it says in the instructions you use a dedicated circuit, and most people aren't doing that. So they're tapping into 12-volt lines, like that runs your radio or your refrigerator or whatever. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to run the wiring straight to the battery source, because if you run it in on any of the other lines in your utility trailer, travel trailer or whatever, you're going to get noise on the line. And this is a very sensitive device, so you do not want to be tapping into an existing 12-volt line, okay? A lot of people didn't understand what dedicated circuit meant, but that's what it means. Wire it straight into your battery source. Okay, and they were initially made for these antennas. Very few out there. There's less than 500. They were made strictly for the people that bought brand new Airstreams travel trailers. So it was a special thing, but private people could buy them. And you probably still can buy them from Weingard, but like I say, AT&T just went crazy on their price. I think now they want for 50 gigabytes, they want like $175 a month, which is nuts. I had Verizon mobile hotspot on my phone, and I was paying around $70 a month for 45 gigabytes. So there are better plans out there than what AT&T finally went over to as of January 15th. Okay, I got to cut this short because we're going on close to 10 minutes. This is Eagle Eric out in the deserts of Arizona. I get a great signal out here, anywhere from 4 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes. And I'm out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm really impressed with it. Just not impressed with how AT&T went from 30 a month to 175 a month just for a 50 gigabyte plan. Okay, that's about it. Eric signing off.